We're back. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Don Thomas back again with another episode of Downtime. And here you have it, folks. We're back. I'm back. And glad to be here as well, man. It's been a while, man. I haven't uploaded. It hasn't been a Downtime series in a minute. Felt good hearing that intro music again. But here we are, man. Back again. Uploading another episode of Downtime. And we're continuing on. We're picking up where we left off, right? So, real quick, basically in a nutshell, of course, you see some changes, right? So if this is your first time, first let me say, of course, if this is your first time coming across this video, welcome to my channel. I go by the name of Don Thomas, and this is Downtime. If this is the first video you've seen, welcome on board. Glad you're here. Please like below, comment, the usual, right? If you've been rocking with me before, man, then you've noticed some changes, right? If you've stumbled across some videos before, then you notice some obvious changes from the previous videos. So let's go ahead and get you guys all caught up in terms of what's been happening in my life, things of that nature. And let's hop right into it, man. So real quick update, man. Let's address a few elephants in the room. So you see some changes, right? So automatically first you see a change in scenery. Right? So the background that you usually seen before is not the same as what you're seeing now. More so is because I moved, right? So when I last left off, the last video I uploaded, that last Downtime episode, I was speaking on, kind of falling back in terms of just having other things that are, I guess priorities were shifting a little bit. I had things coming up, and one of those events that were happening was that I was moving. So the lease that where I was at my last location was actually coming to an end. So me having to pause Downtime wasn't me having to move and not really knowing the exact setup of how I wanted to do it coming back, and just kind of focusing on other things as well too. So that's one update, of course, that you did notice. I am now in a new condo space out here in Atlanta, which we're actually in my room / office / like, I guess, studio space. The living room is where I'm actually really trying to have the setup built. Still get, some equipment, backdrops, lighting, the whole 9 yards, things of that nature. But this is how I'll be recording for now, again, in my room / office in this new condo space that I'm greatly appreciative of. And we're rocking, we're keeping it moving, man. So that's the meaning behind the change in scenery, is that it was a change in location. So another thing you probably noticed is I have hair. I now have hair, which has been a hassle, man. I've never had this much hair in my life. But of course, that's just more to the reason of not being able to go to a barbershop, right? So we all know this whole COVID situation causing us to have to quarantine and stay locked in, stay safe, 6 feet apart, whatever the case is. I'm not gonna lie, there was a period of time where I guess barbershops were closed altogether, and then of course out here in Atlanta they did open back up essentially. So maybe about like a month and a half ago, I actually snuck and actually got a haircut. My heart was racing. I didn't really know if I really wanted to do it. It's only because my hair was actually getting out of control. So this is like the tamed version of what you're seeing now, and even still kind of looks a little whatever, but I'm gonna let it do its thing, man. I decided I am gonna keep my hair. I'm not gonna cut my hair. The growth symbolizes all types of different growths. So my own personal growth. And then just a change, as I mentioned, of course, as you've seen in videos before, I've always had short hair. I've never owned a pick in my life, but I now have picks and castor oil and sheens and all this extra stuff or whatever. So, but I kind of like it. I'm rocking with it. I'm not necessarily gonna dread it. No, not at all. But I'm actually just going to grow it, let it do its own thing, and guys kind of see how it goes from there, because I'm not going to a barbershop like that, honestly. But yeah, so that's that as well too. So of course, that's an obvious change as well too, of course. And then another actual change as well too. So if you saw the video that I posted before this on my channel, then you will see and hear the news that I just announced the release of my debut novel, which is another reason of why my little hiatus. As I mentioned in that video, I was mentioning that there were things that were, I guess piquing my interest that I really wanted to get done and lock into, and the book was definitely one of them. I've been working on it since January. It's called When the World Ends. You can definitely check it out. I'll definitely leave a link to it below in the description. But that's something that I was definitely working on, man. I'm glad that it's done. It's out the way. Now I have, space and freedom to actually put my ideas and other creativity into other things. But the book I was actually working real hard on, man, behind the scenes. COVID actually allowed me the opportunity, this whole situation, quarantine and shutdown actually allowed me the opportunity to lock in on that. And get that done, get that published. So it is available on Amazon, things of that nature. But it's a real good book. It's a real good book. You can actually see the video I uploaded before this. I'm explaining 5 reasons why as to why you would even want to read and purchase the novel. Check it out. If it's anything that resonates with you, go ahead and check it out. Definitely appreciate your support and love on that as well too. So that's the quick update. And of course, this is the video. We're back and booming. So of course, there's going to be other updates as well too. So we're just going to keep this one moving because of course, we're going to get to the subject of this video as you see in the title, which is the ingredients of success, right? So the elements of success, man. So diving right in, I would say that depending on who you talk to, different successful people, whether entrepreneurs or anybody of the sort, they'll tell you that it's a formula, right? There's different ingredients to what it takes to actually be successful, right? And one of those things for me personally, my actual ingredients are the things that I think that's been helping me and that will continue to help me on my path to success and just entrepreneurship or just, just these videos in terms of just motivating and inspiring other people. The ingredients that factor for me, and the main two, if anybody was to ask me right now, hey man, I want to get to the next level, mentally, spiritually, financially, physically, whatever the case is. I'm trying to do better. I want more. I want to do better. If you're asking me for advice, the two ingredients I would suggest that anybody take on, first one being spirituality, locking in with your higher power, right? Me personally, man, I'm always going to preach that, and I actually realize that I would definitely be speaking on that more, because for me personally, that's one of the major ingredients to success that's been helping me on my path, on my endeavors, is locking in with a higher power, man. My faith in God, I put all my faith in God. That's one of the fumes I'm actually running on now, just my own personal beliefs, faith, ambition, things of that nature. But lock it into a higher power, man, higher source, something that's greater than myself, right? And for me, prayer and meditation. So the one major ingredient is going to be spirituality, and then the subdivision below that is going to be prayer and meditation, man. Locking in, fine-tuning into your goals, writing them down, and actually praying and meditating on them, asking for a favor, asking for, the will and the graces of God to be able to align you and fine-tune you on that path. Every morning, I don't miss a beat, man. Although I wake up, my schedule's a little bit fluctuating now. I wake up and go to sleep at different times. But one thing that's the consistent variable is that I don't miss prayer and meditation, man. Every morning, I sit in a quiet space. For me personally, that's going to be the closet in my bedroom. It's the most quietest place in this location, where I can just sit and lock in, block out all the noise, fine-tune my thoughts, clear out my thoughts, and just get aligned, man. Ask for guidance, ask for wisdom, which actually kind of coincides into the next thing I was going to say as well, too. So of course, real quick, reason number one being spirituality, major ingredient. Ingredient number two is going to be the mindset. The mindset, man. It's like, those are the two things right now, man, on anybody, no matter what it is that you're trying to accomplish, man. If you lock into your higher power and you get your mind right, I promise you, you're halfway there to anything that can be set in front of you, right? So the mindset, man, and the subdivision of those, I have an acronym that I always use, right? So there's an acronym that I kind of came up with, for myself personally, DWD, right? DWD, what does that stand for? The D is discipline. The W is wisdom. The last D is discernment, right? So discipline, wisdom, discernment, right? So real quick between those, which all coincide into the mindset, right? So the mindset, man, what your personal intake, the nutrients, the things that you watch, the conversation that you find yourself into, man. The mindset to be able to believe that you can accomplish anything that's set before you, man. There's nothing that can stop you from accomplishing your goals. So again, back to that acronym, man, the first D, discipline. Discipline is always going to be what gets you through. Discipline is what's going to give you that power to turn off Netflix, to put the sticks down on the video game for a little while, man. Discipline is going to let you lock into the goals that you wrote down and the endeavors that you told yourself that you can accomplish. Discipline is going to help you get that. It's going to help you stand firm to your own personal beliefs, your own personal endeavors that you believe, hey, man, these are the things that I said that I was going to do, so discipline is going to help me do it. So it's going to help you, man, just kind of lock in and fine tune. It takes a lot of discipline to start and finish something. And it's just, standing on to your own routine. Build a routine for yourself and stick to it, man. Set goals for yourself and stick to them, man. That's definitely going to help you get to that next level. Again, in that acronym now, moving on to the W. The W is wisdom. Constantly be seeking wisdom, man. Constantly be seeking wisdom. I'm at a point right now, man, it's like everything I do, it's like a personal intake, man. Everything that I watch, everything that I read, anything that I interact with, man, I want to gain from it. I'm hoping that it made me wiser, it made me smarter in some aspect. It made me, I gained some enhancements to the skills, the personal skills that I'm trying to develop. Wisdom, man. Never stop searching for answers in terms of the things that you're looking for. Personal growth and in your business endeavors, man. Wisdom. Watch things, the things that you watch. How long you're watching these things, you know what I'm saying? The notes that you take down, things of that nature, man. Wisdom. Never stop seeking wisdom. Always trying to do better. Always try to find solutions and, other means of accomplishing the things that you're trying to accomplish, right? And then the last D is going to be for discernment. Discernment, basically, in a nutshell, is the ability to gauge between right and wrong, knowing what's for you and what's not for you, right? So discernment is I pray for these things in terms of heightening my mindset to be able to get me to that next level, man. Discernment, knowing what's for you. Everything is not going to be for you. Every person or every interaction that you come across is not going to be for you. Every opportunity that's presented for you is not going to be for you. Discernment, man. Lock in with God and ask him to give you that discernment to know what's for you and what's not for you. In terms of fulfillment, in terms of satisfaction, it's always going to be, and just be able to sleep good at night, man. You're always going to feel a lot better knowing that you made the right decision for the things that you want to accomplish. And you didn't compromise your own morals. You didn't compromise your beliefs. You went with what you truly felt was right, and you did that. Always stick with what's right. I would always advise anybody, man, stick with what's right, if anything, so for that peace of mind at night when you go to sleep, right? So in a nutshell, yeah, man, that's literally what it is, man. Those are the key ingredients to success. Now, of course, there's going to be so many other factors as well, too. There's definitely going to be other elements that, as I mentioned, if you ask anybody, different entrepreneurs, people that you look up to, family members, whatever the case is, they'll tell you it's going to be a lot of different things. Timing, patience, these are other ingredients that's going to help you, or that's going to be needed. They're going to be mandatory ingredients in terms of, accomplishing the things that you want to accomplish. But my personal two, man, if anybody was to ask me right now, the top two things that I would say has helped me and that continues to help me is locking in with a higher power. So my spirituality and my mindset. My mindset, man. The positive things that you're telling yourself. Give yourself positive affirmations that are letting you know that you can accomplish anything that you set out to, man. And it sounds so cliche, but it's real. Like, it's actually real, man. Your mindset, man. If you think that you're going to fail, you're going to fail. You know what I'm saying? If you think that you can actually accomplish these things, man, if you start telling yourself every day, man, like, look, hey, there's nothing that I can't accomplish, bro, you would accomplish everything that's set in front of you. I believe it, my mindset, the discipline has allowed me to get to where I'm at now, and I have so much further to go. But these are the solid foundations. These are the things that I have incorporated into my lifestyle, into my thinking, into my endeavors, that's helped me get this far. That's helped me write the book. That's helped me start this YouTube channel, and consistency and things of that nature. So those are definitely the two main ingredients. I attest to where I'm at now, and would advise anybody moving else forward as well too. In terms of, if you don't feel adequate or you don't feel like you're where you need to be, lock in with your higher power, man. Get your mind right. Start fueling your mind with the right nutrients, man. Put the game down for a little while. Turn the Netflix off for a little while, man. Like, you can really lock into the things that you want to accomplish if you just embrace wisdom and find things that can fine tune the things that you want to accomplish, man, for real. But that's the word, man. We coming in. That's how we coming on the first episode back on Downtime, man. And we got so much more to talk about, man. And this is, as I also mentioned, man, if you've not realized before, this is what I'm on. This is what I want to continue on doing, continue to get a bigger platform with that. Is just to inspire y'all, inspire myself and inspire y'all. It helps me to help y'all. As cliche and corny as that sounds, man, but I want to see to it that everybody's getting to the next level, what they want to accomplish in their goals, whatever that might look like. Whatever success looks like to you, let me be the one to help you accomplish that, man. And we're going to get this right up first. You know what I'm saying? Let's get our minds right. So that way, of course, we can take on anything that's presented to us, right? So that's what it is. Greatly appreciated, man. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Feels good to be back. Please comment below, like, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. This is where it's going to be at. This is the energy that we're going to be on moving forward. So you guys should definitely stay tuned, man. And it's greatly appreciated. Again, check out the book in the link below. When the World Ends, worked real hard on that. Check that out. Again, I think that's also a means of inspiration in terms of, helping you accomplish your goals. But yeah, you can check out the video before where I was speaking on terms of the reasons why you want to, check out that book as well too. But greatly appreciated. It's your boy Don Thomas signing out on another episode of Downtime.